G'day everyone, and welcome. Today I've got a couple of, well, very special games to me that I'm going to be going through. Now, to put the context behind at least what's happened with these two games, over the past maybe week or two, I've been trying to crack my own personal damage record of 279,000 damage, which I achieved in 2022 in the Midway in an arms race game. And I've always wanted to be able to beat that, and if not, go a little bit higher, maybe crack the 300,000 damage. So that was the goal. And I played these two games in the same session. So this game here, this was actually the last game I played before I started my stream for the evening in the Bourgogne. It was a fantastic result. I was very, very happy. Fired up stream with, and I was divisioning with Admiral Revan. Go check him out, links below. And then the final game I have in the Jinan, well, let's just put it this way, it's going to be awesome. So it's a little bit of foreshadowing there, but stay tuned for that one. But starting off things first, Bourgogne, fantastic French tier 10 battleship. I know I started this replay partway through, but the first part was kind of boring anyway, so you didn't really need to see that. Anyhow, I found myself completely alone on this flank here. I've got a Dyson pushing in, I've got a Slava over here as well. There's also a Brisbane that's unspotted, but for now, I'm not too concerned. I'm sitting here, I'm on the flank. I'm looking for the crossfires, and we've already managed to rack up maybe about 75,000 damage here, which is a fantastic start. This Dyson's continuing to push, and his guns aren't even trained towards us, which is awesome. It's trying to focus all the stuff in the center, so it means less damage for us to be taken. And yeah, we're just going to keep sending this dude on fire. And, well, he's going to do something that's probably not going to be quite so great for his health in a second. Well, obviously he's popped his heal here, and his damage control. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to quite work out. He's going to get some permafires, and why are you turning broadside, dude? Just why?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you don't exactly want to be showing broadside against this thing. Unfortunately, that salvo there with the AP, the first one, didn't do quite so good. It was only 3 over pens and 2 penetrations, but...
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, that one's going to hurt quite a fair bit more, and because of the fire we set just before, he's going to go down to that, picking up our first kill of this game, which is a fantastic result. Already 150,000 damage, brilliant start. I will note though, this game also happens to actually be an arms race, where we've already managed to get a damage buff and a couple of reload buffs, so it does make things a little bit easier when you're trying to go for those kind of personal damage records, or just damage records in general. Now the Brisbane here actually gets spotted. He just pops up and he's showing broadside. Questionable, but you do what you do, man. He's actually gone unspotted here, which is kind of unfortunate because I would have loved to have been able to, you know, blap him here. We're going to continue shooting AP for a little bit here at the Slava, mainly because I wanted to know if the Brisbane was going to pop back up, but with the Slava you can actually overmatch the bow, because it's only 25mm in the upper part of it, unlike the Kremlin, which I think is, what, 32? Or whatever the standard is, from memory. Now, this Brisbane has found the Delhi on our team here, and we're going to take a swing at this Brisbane, see if we can help knock him out before he tries to get to our Delhi. And that's a good hit to start with, but 5 or 6 overpens there? That's not quite so great, but we did score a Citadel, so I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. So we're taking a look here. Brisbane, he's going to continue trying to juke us, and, well, no, torpedoes incoming from the Brisbane. Should have expected those. There's the high caliber. There's the torpedo. Good dodge. Turn out. Just turns out in time, and obviously a little cool cinematic there. But as we're looking for this Brisbane now, what's he going to do? Is he going to turn? No, he's actually standing fairly angled towards us, which is not great if we want to be scoring Citadels, and it does make it a bit harder to hit him. And he's starting to full turn. What? Why are you turning, dude? Hello? Now, he gets lucky there. That was only 2 pens, but we've got our front turrets here. Managed to get a salvo off, and, well, that dude's just going to disappear. There we go. So we pick up our second kill there with another good couple of Citadels. At this point, I was actually playing this game in Discord with a few of my clanmates, and I was just streaming to them, and we were getting close. Like, 233,000 damage is not that far from 279 in reality. I've got a full of half HP Slava over here, so there is potential. I was thinking there's potential to maybe break my record here. at the moment what we're doing is we're actually shooting HE at this dude because I want to get some permanent fires set against him. And if we're able to do so, that's going to be really, really quite good in terms of damage. So we're just going to sit here, we're just going to try and tank him. Fortunately for us, Slava only for our 6mm guns, he's not able to really overmatch us. We just got to kind of stay a little bit angled. And, well, it helps if he does overlead us because we've slowed right down. So we're just going to continue shooting HE at this dude. We're trying to get as many fires as possible. Salvo in there. No fires, still good with damage.
Just want to watch the world burn.
There's the fires though. Double fire with one salvo, which is fantastic. He's instantly popped his damage control. So we're gonna go ahead here. I will admit I did pop the reload booster a little bit too early here. I should have waited maybe another 5 seconds or so. Reason being because wanting to try and maximize how many fires and stuff we get as soon as that damage control runs out. And standard battleship repair party, I think damage control is about 15 seconds, so just a fraction too early, but we do get 1 fire here. Slava fires another salvo. We're going to continue trying to angle in. Still kind of hurts because of the insane penetration of that ship, but we're doing alright here. Slava taking absolute beating here, not only from just myself, but the Shimikaze that's in the smoke screen to our left, and the Delny that's down to our right. He's still burning, he's really taking a beating here, and he's about to go down. Delny finishes him off, and we're going to turn back in center. Unfortunately got one more salvo off, but still be it, we're alive. 269,000 damage, nearly. We've just got this Laurier to shoot because I don't think we're going to be able to hit the enemy Shimikaze, and we've just got to do as much damage we can to this Laurier if we want to break this record here for myself. So, first salvo, AP, not the greatest. We're going to elect to shoot AP here for pretty much the rest of this. Reason being because the Laurier's got that step superstructure on the back, which means you can get full penetrations with the AP. And if we can hit that, that's going to be some major damage. At this point now, we're at 274,000 damage. 277,000 damage. I am literally 2,000 damage off my own personal record. And I was so close, man. Salvo in the air. We are trying our best to get this damage, but I was severely worried here that GK on the flank, they would be able to hit him. 1 overpen, 278,000 damage, man. I was really worried here because we actually have that GK on the flank, and I was worried. Laurier's got quite a weak side, so we got kind of lucky there. Allies in this situation, they did miss. However, we do actually get a pretty solid salvo there, and we do finally break, well, my personal record, and 286,000 damage, which is awesome. Another salvo out. We've just popped the reload booster here now. I mean, he's basically going to be last ship left alive. We're just going to try and do our very best. At this point, I have my clanmates yelling at me, try and go for 300k, try and go for 300,000 damage. And, well, I was trying my damn best to get 300,000. 297,000 damage, man. So close. So close. And we pick up the kill there. 302,000 damage. Fantastic result, and for me, that was the last game I played before I actually started my stream for the evening. Now, 302,000 damage, that pretty much set the highlight for this game. So I played this game on, so that first game that was played on the Saturday, had a late night stream, and the time now is about, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the morning. This was the last game of the stream for me. Now, if you take a look down there, I'm playing the Jinan. Look at all those battleships there. There's a double Conqueror, Montana, a Thunderer, and a Mecklenburg. You could not ask for a better situation in a ship like the Jinan here. Deep water torpedoes, none of them have hydro. None of them, there is no destroyer, no cruiser in between them. Just Jinan, deep water torpedoes. I think you can see where I might be going with this. So, this is a perfect, target-rich environment for us here. And this is exactly what I want. But check out that sub. He got spotted by the enemy submarine who's right out on the flank there. And yeah, battleship depth charges absolutely eviscerated this dude. He's just gone. Just lost all his HP. He's dead. Yeah, that was... that was pretty ridiculous to see. However, we have got some deep water torpedoes off here, and Jinan, I love this ship. I'm going to be really honest with you. I love this ship. I think it is a fantastic ship. Am I the greatest player in it? No. No way. I do really find it funny, and the way I build this ship is I play it mainly just for fun. I do like having a lot of these torpedoes. I do think they're a funny gimmick, and just something I completely build into 100% because, hey, might as well lean full into it, right? So we get a torpedo hit at the start and actually get a second torpedo hit here as well, which is actually pretty damn nice. Unfortunately for us, our A-flank has pretty much been completely lost. We've actually just popped out of smoke here, and unfortunately the submarine is spawning us because he's actually capping Alpha. And it's not exactly the situation you want to be in. 5 enemy battleships down there, and you're in a very light cruiser. You don't want to be getting shot at. Because, well, what can happen is you even get citadeled from HE. That Conqueror, I believe, actually managed to citadel us there, which is not great whatsoever. We do manage to dodge shells there from the Montana and everybody else. Our smoke screen is going to come back up, but we do pop our torpedo reload booster here, just try and get as many of those torpedoes off as possible. More torpedoes we can get away against these battleships, the better. Because I was worried I was actually going to die here due to that submarine. More shots coming in from that Conqueror. He, fortunately for us, does actually manage to miss. And do get another torpedo there against the Montana. So now we're already up to 100,000 damage in this game, and for Jinan, in this kind of matchmaking, I'd say that's a pretty good result. This Montana's burning, and we're just taking advantage of the fact here that he's obviously, because he's still flooding, he's not able to use his damage control. We're going to try and set some permanent fires against him. We can get some perma fires, that's going to mean damage is going to keep racking up, and well, it's going to hopefully get him out of the game just that fair bit quicker. Conqueror right here on the flank here. He's not actually... I was actually worried he wasn't going to be in range of these torpedoes, but fortunately for us, he does actually turn in. Does hit one of those torpedoes, does causing a flood on the bow there, and, well, he has managed to put that out, so we're going to try and put some permanent fires onto him. Unfortunately for me here, Revan got a little bit too close, and the submarine does actually manage to, like, hurt him quite severely, as submarine players do with their torpedoes. And, well, these 5 battleships that are going to be shooting at him as well, which is, let's say, less than ideal. In the meantime, though, we're just taking full advantage of the smoke screen that we've got here, and just going to keep farming this. Now, as I was saying just before, this game was played, like, Saturday evening. This isn't being about 1 or 2 in the morning now. It's actually turned into Lunar New Year. I am playing a Pan-Asian ship, so couldn't have asked for something better, and was only pointed out to me, like, by my chat during it, so I just found that to be kind of funny, so I thought I might just mention that. But anyways, we've still got all these battleships here. We've got the Thunderer pushing into center, we've got the Montana in center there. We got a Stalingrad, Conqueror, and, well, this Conqueror division actually out here on the A-flank. Already managed to pick up the Witherer achievement, which is a fantastic start. But we can do more, so we can see this Thunder is pushing in. What we want to do is probably look to actually go ahead here and just keep launching torpedoes. And that's the thing, at least in a situation like this, you want to keep lobbing as many of these torpedoes as you possibly can here. I will also note, I am actually running the Special Commander on this ship as well, and I've actually really enjoyed using him. That's going to come into effect a little bit later when we actually hopefully get to see one of his skills pop, foreshadowing. But for the time being, we're just going to keep lobbing torpedoes, just doing our best to hopefully delay the opponents. And in this kind of situation, just being able to launch so many torpedoes here against all these battleships and stuff that are pushing in, I mean, you really couldn't ask for a better situation in a torpedo boat if you tried. Really, like, there's no one on this enemy team that's got hydro, so no early warning spotting of these torpedoes. These torpedoes, they're deep water, so they're fast, they're hard-hitting, they've got very low stealth, there's no destroyers on the enemy team left, so they can't be hit. There's only one submarine, and he's not going to be able to do much of the spotting either for those torpedoes, so we've really got a prime situation here for ourselves. Now, we've actually got this Montana that's pushing into center, and I was kind of worried a little bit that he was just going to keep yelling straight forward into us, so pop our smoke screen, and I was hoping our friendly Yamato there in the division, Dunker, was going to actually just stay alive just a little bit longer. Unfortunately, he does get shut down fairly quickly. I mean, it's double Conqueror HE plus Montana plus a Stalingrad. Yamato doesn't stand up too well to all of that. So unfortunately, he does go down there. So we do lose a bit of spotting, but we do have a friendly Slava that's located right down at the end of the map there. Thunderer here is making an interesting decision to actually push forward into this Napoli and this Preußen that we have over in Charlie. So we're going to try and sit here and we're actually going to just try and help get some damage off this dude whilst he's just pushing forward, and we don't have spawning range on our opponents just yet. The stun guard, he's not actually in range. I was worried here that the Montana was actually just going to keep pushing forward, so I was thinking about launching torpedoes, but elected to just not decide to do so in the end. So we're just going to keep sitting here and we're just going to keep trying to get some fires set against this Thunderer. Trying our best here to get some. There's a permafire because he just used his damage control just before. Fantastic result. I jump out of my smoke screen because it was going to expire shortly, and well, he just could have gone to me. And then the Montana comes, and I'm like, oh no, please no, please no, please no, please no, man. Fortunately for us, he doesn't actually take the shot. I guess his guns were just pointing towards the Slava at the bottom of the map, but he fails to take the shot. The Thunderer unfortunately does manage to take out the Napoli. But the Napoli does trade with the Thunder, which is awesome. Now you can see the submarine there, he's actually managed to ping us. He is going for the Bravo cap, and there's not much we can really do about that in this situation. 200,000 damage so far. We've actually had a pretty damn good game for like ourselves in the Jinan, and this would be like one of my higher damage games in the Jinan, which is a fantastic result. This Montana here makes an interesting decision. He turns in towards the Slava, obviously to avoid eating those Slava Slava shells. In doing so, he eats a couple of torpedoes from myself. And there we go. There's one of the special abilities with the commander. We actually get a buff to our torpedo speed. We get our torpedo reload booster, which comes off cooldown a lot faster now as well, which is going to be really quite handy. And we actually get an additional charge with the reload booster. So at this point here, we can see the Montana is actually quite low. He's only on 4k HP, so we say, screw it, we might as well just open water gunboat it, and if we need to, we've got one more smoke left. Unfortunately for us, the Slava does shut down the Montana, robbing us of a kill there. That would have been quite nice to actually get our first kill of this game, considering we've already done 240,000 damage, but alas, it's not meant to be. And, well, this Conqueror division is still playing for us. Just got to keep an eye out and see and work out what on earth they might be doing. So there's one of the Conquerors, and he's coming down the middle of this kind of channel here between these two islands. So we're going to launch a couple of torpedoes towards him. We're going to just try and swing the ship around so we can get all torpedoes off against him. 20 torpedoes is really quite brutal to be coming up against, so trying to swing the ship around as fast as we can. Just checking his Slava HP there. He's on about 50% of his HP, so he should be alright for a little bit longer. The Preußen against this Mecklenburg, though, I don't think that's going to go well for him. And so there we go. We've got 20 torpedoes off against this Conqueror. Great start so far. And we're just going to see, hopefully, if he manages to eat any of these torpedoes. Now, we're getting close to our... we obviously broke 300,000 damage just before in the Bourgogne, as you saw. We're getting quite close to that, and I think the best way to describe how I was feeling at the moment is to probably just cut to the Twitch clip of my reaction for the remainder of this game. So, without any further ado, let's switch over to what my live reactions was. In the Bourgogne just before, it was literally like 306,000 damage or something. I've just broken my damage record again! Twice in one night, man! What the hell? What the f***? This is not meant to happen! This is not meant to happen! This is not meant to happen. I'm not meant to break my damage again twice in one night. Especially not with this amount of damage. Holy jeez, man. What is this? I can just open water gunboat this. What the hell? That's another torpedo. So he's going to start printing a new ship. Give me some permafires. Give me some permafires. Permafires are good. Come on. That's one. really care about that at the moment. That's another permafire. Awesome. The angle. Oh, gotta watch out for him. Heal. We did it! Chat! What the f? What the f, man? 400,000 damage, man! Holy shit, bro!
Well done. Well done.
Holy shit! What the f, man? Holy Jesus, what the... I can't even... I don't have words to express. What the fuck? What the f? So yeah, we broke 400,000 damage. Which I still can't believe. Now, just to indicate how special this game is as well, I mean, as mentioned before, I'd never even broken 300,000 damage until that very evening. So 400,000 damage is ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, 400,000 damage in the same night I break 300k? I didn't think that was possible, but alas, here we go. This is the result here. And I'm still in shock. Really. I don't have any other words to describe it. I'm just in shock about all of this. I'm still riding this high from the other night, by the way. It is just insane to have achieve a record such as this. Now, another special thing I guess we should say about this game is how many targets did we actually manage to hit? We only actually hit 5 different targets in that game. I don't know if you were paying attention, but there was only 5 ships we actually hit. It was each of the battleships. I mean, thank you, both those divisions. Thank you very much for feeding me the damage. That's what you call paid actors. I mean, but we really couldn't have done it if all the stars didn't align for us there. No destroyer, no hydro, all the battleships on our flank pushing towards us. Now, just to indicate how special this result is, I've got the top damage according to WoW's numbers here for Asia and NA for the Jinan. Unfortunately, not quite for EU. Accordingly, I would be placed 3rd on the leaderboard if that was the case, but there you go. Well, let's just take a quick look at my builds for both of these ships here. So if you want to build your Bourgogne similar to how I have, this is the build I'm running here with the Commander, and here's my equipment modules. Fairly standard battleship build, but my Jinan Commander, this is what I'm running. Full torpedo build all the way because, well, might as well. The only exception being in slot 6 where I've got the reload mod. Anyhows, I hope you guys really enjoyed watching this video, and it's just something I really wanted to share. I mean, I'm incredibly stoked with this kind of achievement. As I mentioned, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving me a like, even subscribing to me as well, because at the moment I am currently attempting to become a community contributor for World of Warships, so your support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to catch me live on Twitch, my link is down below in the description. But, well, if you want to know what the best modifications you should be running for World of Warships are in 2024, you're going to want to click on this video here.